Okay.
We got a guest here named Slash. Slash, I have 3 questions to ask you before we move
What's up,
forward with the
dude?
conversation. Question number 1, how old are you?
I'm 31.
Question number 2, are you a Christian?
Yes, I am.
And question number 3, what are your pronouns?
Even though I don't like to use them, I guess, he, him.
Yeah, but you do use them. Come on,
No,
everyone
not.
uses
Not for other
every
people.
everyone.
Sure.
You
It's
don't
pretty
refer to
clear that
people.
I'm a he, him. Yeah.
I mean, I know it's not. But anyways, so we have. I'm Dalton, the Bible guy. I'm an atheist who likes to talk about the Bible. Which of the 6 points here would you like to discuss?
I mean, the Bible is full of contradictions. Jesus is God. So, number 2, Jesus is God. I'm not a Trinitarian, but I'm sure that's what you're asking for when you ask that question. He did fulfill his messianic prophecy. I agree with that.
Which which one would you like to talk about?
Which one would you like to talk about? Which one would you like to discuss, my man?
It doesn't. I usually let the guest pick because I could talk about any one of them.
All right, cool. So, yeah, I mean, you sound very studied, right? I would like to think that the easiest debate is Jesus did fulfill his prophecy.
Oh, that's my favorite topic to talk about.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Okay, what prophecy do you think he fulfilled?
Are we talking about, because I'm born Jewish, right? Born and raised Jewish, culturally. Religiously, I believe that Christ is king, and I will never step back from that. But culturally, I mean, I would agree. He filled the 3 prophecies of Judaism. He brought
Which
peace to
are?
earth. He brought peace to earth. Well, you know them, but you're asking me, right? You're doing very little talking. He brought peace to earth, right?
But no, he didn't.
He did though. He did.
But he didn't.
Christianity.
Have you ever heard of this little thing called World War One and World War Two and the
Well, this is
Vietnam War?
2,000 years before, my man. So, have you ever heard this little thing called the Roman incursion, or the
Yeah, that's
Byzantine
not peace.
Empire, or the Constantinople, or the
none of
Ottoman
that's
Empire? Like all of that
yeah.
stuff happened.
Countless
mean
wars.
But doesn't mean he didn't bring peace to Earth, though. Because
It's
through
except
all
for
of that
it does
war,
mean that.
well, through all of that war, guess what happens? People follow Christ.
Not peace. Not
Well,
peace.
people follow Christ.
Well, that
And they're
doesn't mean
brought-
the world's at peace.
Well, they're
Like,
brought
there's a lot.
to peace through Christ, though.
Yeah, but nation
you-
will not
you
put
can-
sword against nation.
Neither will they learn war anymore. That has not happened. You can talk about maybe you can claim that Christians have personal internal peace, but the world is not at peace, like under any circumstance.
Okay, well, yeah. So, did he say, "I'm bringing eternal peace through
No, that's what the-
all nations"?
That's what the prophets say.
That's what which prophets?
Isaiah chapter 2.
Isaiah. So the Jewish
Nation.
prophets.
Yeah,
Right.
the
The
ones
Jewish
that
prophets. do that. Right.
Yeah, I mean, when I say that Jesus did not fulfill messianic prophecy, I mean he did not fulfill any prophecies given by the Old Testament prophets concerning
He
the
did.
Messiah.
He did.
Like, which one?
So, like I said, he brought peace to the world.
No, he didn't. There
Yes.
are still wars.
Yes, he did. Just because
prophet-
there are wars, I'm not saying I like the peace that he brought. Okay? I'm not saying I agree with the peace that he brought. Just like Israel. Today.
Point me to the
Hold on.
passage.
Well, Israel today is doing the same thing. They're saying, "Oh no, we're bringing peace to the world." Are they bringing peace like me and you
no,
want to
they're
define
bringing
it?
chaos.
No, of
They're bringing
course,
chaos.
but they are bringing
So,
their peace, though.
This is what the prophet Isaiah said about the peace the Messiah would bring. It says, "He shall judge between
Isaiah
the nations
52?
and shall no Isaiah chapter 2.
Okay, is that-
He shall judge between the nations and shall arbitrate for many peoples. They shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore." Do people currently learn war?
Well, yes, I agree. I agree with what you're saying. However,
Okay,
that's why Christians believe in this thing called faith, right? This is why,
I don't care about faith. I can use faith to justify.
I don't really either.
Slash, I can use faith to justify any
Wonderful.
position. I can
And
use
millions of Americans, millions of humans do it to justify their relationship with Jesus.
Yeah, So
What I'm
the
saying.
question is not, are you able to believe in things that
Through peace.
aren't true based on faith, but did Jesus fulfill messianic prophecy? And I do not see him
Oh,
fulfilling that
in my
because
mind, the messianic prophecy. See, you didn't. You did say messianic prophecy. No, messianic prophecy. No, he tried to.
he failed.
I believe that's what his goal was. But
And
this
he
guy.
failed.
So between me and you, let's talk about Yeshua ben David, or whatever name you think his name was. Right?
Ben
I'd like to
Yosef.
call him. Yeah, Yeshua ben David. Joshua is Joseph.
Well, we
Joseph.
don't
It's Joshua.
we don't really know, we don't really know that he was a descendant of David. Like, we don't have any evidence
Well,
of that. The Gospels don't even provide
That's what
that
the Jewish
for
people
us.
call him, right? And they killed him, but they
No, they
still
don't call
call
him
their
that.
Messiah. No, their Messiah they call Yeshua ben David. Yes, they do. Yes, we do.
No, the Jewish people refer to Jesus as Yeshua
Our,
min
Me-
Notzri.
right, our Messiah is Yeshua ben David.
No, I said you made the claim that Jews call him Yeshua ben David. They don't. They call him
Our
Yeshua.
yes, the Messiah.
Yeshua.
We call him
Yeshua
Yeshua ben David for the
No,
fifth time.
they call him
Not
Yeshua
Jesus.
Notzri.
Okay.
I
For the
didn't say Jesus.
sixth time.
Slash.
That's what I'm saying too.
Slash. Listen to what I'm
you
saying.
listen. You
No,
listen.
you're not listening. No.
Right.
The Jewish people refer to
Right.
Jesus as Yeshua HaNotzri, not
Right.
Yeshua ben David.
So who is Yeshua ben David?
I don't know of any Yeshua ben David.
That's our Messiah.
I don't know of any Yeshua ben David. I don't know that Jesus was a descendant of King David.
I'm not
There's
saying
no evidence of that.
Jesus for the sixth time
Okay,
now.
there's no evidence that the man named Yeshua, whose name we call Jesus in English, we have no evidence that Yeshua of Nazareth was a descendant of King David.
Jesus Christ, I'm talking to a wall. I'm talking about our Messiah that we're waiting for to come to earth is Yeshua
Yeah.
ben David.
And we
Right.
have I don't know of any Yeshua ben David.
Yeshua from the line of David.
I don't know of any Yeshua. There are probably lots of people named Yeshua today who are descendants of David. Who are you talking about?
Our Messiah that we're waiting for.
So
For
not
that seventh time.
so not Yeshua of Nazareth from the
No.
New Testament.
For the eighth time now. No.
Where in Jewish texts do they ever refer to the Messiah as Yeshua ben David?
Well, Ben David just means from the line of
Son
David.
of, well,
Right.
it means literally son of David.
Yeah.
But where
no,
in-
it means
where-
from the family of David. It
No,
means from the
Ben
house of David.
Ben in
means
Hebrew
from
means
the house
son.
of. Ben
No,
means from
how-
the house of. It does
From
not mean
the from
a son.
no from the you don't know
Ben
Hebrew
does not
obviously.
mean
From-
son. It doesn't.
So from the house in Hebrew would be mi bait. The Hebrew word for house is bait. If you wanted to say from the house of David, you would say Yeshua mi beit David. You would not say Yeshua ben David. So you obviously don't speak Hebrew. Where in the Hebrew text and Jewish text, either the Hebrew Bible or the Talmud, do they ever refer to the Messiah as Yeshua from the house of David? You can unmute yourself. If you leave the screen, I will not be able to hear you. Slash. You need to unmute yourself.
Jeez, my bad. My bad. That's my apologies. I hate this new TikTok where I have to mute and unmute and mute and unmute. You are correct. I'm not disagreeing with you there. That's where we have the discrepancy. I'm not saying that your Yeshua is different than my Yeshua.
I don't have a Yeshua.
Your Mashiach is different than my Mashiach.
I don't have a Mashiach. I'm an atheist.
Okay, so you don't have any Messiah or fucking whoever you agree with, fucking
No,
Anton.
but you
LaVey, whoever.
but you made the claim. I'm not a Satanist either. You made the claim that the Jewish people referred to their Messiah as Yeshua ben David. I'm going to need a source from that.
No, I'm okay. You're playing semantics now. What you know what we mean? Yeshua
No,
from the
I
house
don't
of
know
David.
it. Okay,
Who is our Messiah?
where-
Where is our Messiah coming from? Is he coming from the house of fucking John? Is he coming from the house fucking Jamal?
I'm not asking you about the house of David part. I agree that the Messiah is supposed to come from the house of David. I'm asking you where in Jewish sources is this Messiah figure called Yeshua?
Okay, so just like 2 years ago, we had in Israel, we had the 99 spotless heifers, the red heifers. You remember that 2 years ago? We brought
Every
all,
year they bring out a new spotless heifer. So
right. I don't believe it, bro. I don't. That's why I agree with you. I don't believe this nonsense. This is where it gets weird, right? And then they say, "Oh, we have Yeshua bet blah 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 blah," and he's the new Messiah that we're all right. It's like a political leader.
who is saying that? Who is saying that?
This is the leaders of Israel who are known as the fucking. What is Netanyahu's party? The fucking.
He's the prime minister of Israel said that the name of the Messiah would be Yeshua.
Oh, a lot, dude. The Hasidis say it.
The the Hasidic Jews,
Dude,
the Hasidim.
yes.
Where do the Hasidim claim that the Messiah will be called
You're
Yeshua?
not letting me pull resources. So just wait till I get my computer, and I'll pull all the resources that you need. But you're clearly Israeli, or at least
I'm
Jewish.
not.
I am. So,
I'm not.
Well,
I learned Hebrew is all.
I mean, you're very knowledgeable, which I respect, because a lot of people on this app would have blocked me 10 minutes ago for hate speech, right?
What hate speech?
Come on, dude, you're playing like Piers Morgan.
No, I mean you didn't. I'm just saying I don't think you said any hate speech so
And
far
I
in this
appreciate
conversation.
I do appreciate that. I've been trying to go live on a lot of pages talking about God, specifically talking about the misconstrued understandings that they have of when they call their religion Judeo-Christian. I don't think they understand what it means. I think a lot of these Christians don't understand what Judeo-Christian means when they say it.
I don't think anyone does. I don't think any believer of any kind understands what the Bible calls for, which is, and I'm saying this respect, even you. I don't think you know what the Bible calls for as far as like the Messiah.
Well, I mean, yeah, the Mashiach is it's like the rapture, right? Everybody's crying about the rapture. Well, in the Bible, if they believe their word to be true and unfaltered, it says nobody knows the time, the date, and the place. Can we agree on that?
Yeah, not even Jesus or the angels.
So how the fuck...
That's what the text says.
And I agree with that. How the fuck would a girl on TikTok know that the rapture's happening?
Yeah, it's because the rapture is not in the Bible and they just made it up in the 1800s. But like again, I think we need to really get back to the topic at hand that Jesus did not fulfill any messianic prophecies and thus is not eligible to be the Messiah.
So here's what I'm saying. This guy Yeshua existed.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Do you know what the Annals of Tacitus are?
Mm-hmm. I agree. He existed.
The Annals of Tacitus prove that this guy living in Jerusalem, or living in, I shouldn't say Jerusalem because he only visited there in his later years.
We don't know really where he lived. I mean, supposedly from Nazareth.
He visited, right? He visited Jerusalem at this age. He proclaimed to do these things. The verdicts of Pontius Pilate agree with it.
We don't have the verdicts of Pontius Pilate. I mean, this is all we can say about the history. This is all we can say about the historical Jesus of Nazareth was that Jesus was a teacher, known as a miracle worker and exorcist, executed under Pontius Pilate at the behest of the Jewish leaders, and that's all we can say.
100%. So we agree. He was a real political figure. Like, if you could just,
and not the Messiah.
I know you're going to be like, whoa, now you're crazy. But if you could just pull it together, he was a normal person. Just like Charlie Kirk was a normal person. Charlie Kirk wasn't.
Charlie Kirk was not Charlie Kirk was not a normal person, but let's
Wasn't a
not
normal
talk about.
person?
We're not going to talk about Charlie Kirk or politics right
we
now.
don't have to.
We
but
need
I'm
we,
just
we
saying.
need to stay on topic.
So he was
are
a
you
normal
are you
person.
are you
He
are
was
you
a
agreeing
normal
with me
human
that
being, right?
Jesus of Nazareth? Sure, he was just a normal guy who was crucified. And
Why
that's
was he
it. He wasn't.
crucified?
We don't know the exact reason. Probably
We
for
do,
insurrection.
dude. We do.
No, we don't.
The Jews. Trust me, we do a pretty good job of.
Please, I would avoid. Just say the Jewish people.
I'm Jewish. I could say what the fuck I want to say.
Oh, I
so
mean, you might be
have done a pretty good
ethnically
job of
Jewish,
recalling
but
you.
like
Right?
it's hardly
cough.
you're hardly Jewish.
You fucking fart.
Oh well, that's very rude to say, man.
I mean, no,
like
you just
this.
don't really know much about Judaism. It would seem.
It would seem like you're just being speculative now.
No,
Right.
you've demonstrated. I mean, you don't even know Hebrew. I mean,
What are you talking about? I don't know Hebrew.
you made the claim earlier that the
Yes.
phrase Ben David means from the
Bet
house of
David,
David. That's
yes.
no,
It is
a
from
bait,
the family of David.
bait,
It is.
bait
No,
David.
you're wrong once again.
Would-
Once again, you're wrong.
no,
Bait shows the family of yes, and
Bait.
Ben shows the
Bait
lineage.
means
So
Ben
Ben
means-
and Bait
okay,
are
the word no.
They're-
So
they-
Ben
So-
simply means son. It can also be used for son, like a descendant.
So if
Bait means house.
Bait means from
Family
the
is
house
mission-
of, and Ben means
Fa-
the son of. Right?
Yes.
Are they not Are they not synonymous together?
You
If
can
I'm the
use
son of somebody and from the house of somebody, am I not the same?
yeah, sure, that's fine.
And you're telling
But-
me I don't know Hebrew because of this one little inconsistency.
Because your earlier claim was that Ben David meant house of David. It wasn't the proper
He's
translation.
from the house of David for the 11th time now. So this is what I'm saying. 11 times I told you.
I'm just saying
Right,
the problem
buddy.
was that
Right.
when you said Ben David,
Right.
you translated it wrong, which is why I took contention with.
Well, guess what? When you said Bet David, you translated it wrong too.
I said mi beit David, which means from the house of David.
Dude,
That's what that
oh
means.
my God. You are insufferable. How do people talk to you? Anyway, have a good night. You are fucking awful to talk to.
Lila
If I see you, I'll punch you in the mouth, for sure.
Okay.
L'chaim. Mazel brach.
Oh my god.
If Ben David can mean both the house of David and the son of David, is he saying that Jesus' father's name was David? What is he saying there?
Oh my god. Insufferable. That was funny.
I like how he went on Teacup, Googled, came back and conceded that you were right, and then 10 minutes later walked back that you were wrong.
I don't know. He was all over the place. I still don't know what his position was on whether or not Jesus fulfilled Messianic prophecy or not. That was wild.